Cult Rock Radio presents the Go Be Easy Show, hosted by DJ Gobz.
Welcome! That wasn't much of an intro. Listen, I only have an hour to get through the show, so let's get the wheels rolling. The first musical act will be performed by Simon and Garfunkel. Appearing on their 1966 album, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Theme. 59th Street Bridge is the informal name of the Queensboro Bridge in New York City. The song's message is immediately delivered in its opening verse. Slow down, you move too fast. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon and Garfunkel, the 59th Street Bridge. Next, written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, Give Me Shelter was created from the combined efforts of the singer and the guitarist. Richards has been working on the song's signature opening in London, while Jagger was working on the film performance. Anyway, the Rolling Stones, Give Me Shelter. I thought long and hard to come up with stories and topics for the show, so here is a story of when I hitched a ride to a party. One night, I was invited to a party. I had a ride to get back home, so I had my bro give me a ride. As I was on my way to the party, I was on the phone with my buddy, who was giving me directions. I thought I had made it to the right house. I was told there would be cars parked and I would have to walk up the hill to get to the house. I walked up the hill. There were many people. I see the house and I started to walk towards it. Just to be sure, I decided to call my buddy and I told him I was at the house. I began to describe the house and my surroundings. I found out it was the wrong one. Abort, abort, my buddy says. I started to panic. I walked back down the driveway and headed up the street. As I walked up the street, I noticed a truck coming from behind. I put my thumb up to signal I'm a hitchhiker. I asked the guy if he knew where Hanson Park was and if he could give me a ride. Hop in the bed, he said. So, I did. He dropped me off at Hanson Park. I thanked him. Then, he drove off. I called my buddy and told him I was at Hanson Park. He told me to go back. Eventually, I found the house, and it was nothing but good times from there on out. Kings of Leon, California Waiting. Sublime, Waiting for My Ruka. The Killers, Human. Dave Matthews Band, Crash Into Me. Oasis, Champagne Supernova. This next artist were an English rock band who earned recognition for their psychedelic music in the late 1960s and as they evolved in the 1970s for their progressive rock music. Their work is marked by the use of philosophical lyrics, sonic experimentation, innovative album cover art, and elaborate live shows. One of rock music's most critically acclaimed and commercially successful acts, the group have sold over 200 million albums worldwide, including 74.5 million certified units in the United States, making them one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Allow me to introduce Pink Floyd, The Great Gig in the Sky. The Who are an English rock band formed in 1964. Vocalist Roger Daltrey, guitarist Pete Townshend, bassist John Entwistle, and drummer Keith Moon. I apologize if I did not pronounce those names correctly. They became known for energetic live performances, which often included instrument destructions. The Who have sold about 100 million records and have charted 27 top 40 singles in the United Kingdom and United States, with 17 top 10 albums, including 18 gold, 12 platinum, and 5 multi-platinum album awards in the United States alone, performing Pinball Wizard. The Who. John Winston Ono Lennon was an English rock musician, singer, songwriter, and peace activist who rose to fame as one of the founding members of the Beatles. With Paul McCartney, he formed one of the most influential and successful songwriting partnerships of the 20th century. Second only to McCartney, he is among the top songwriters in Billboard singles chart history, responsible for 27 number one singles on the US Hot 100 chart as a performer or songwriter. John Lennon recorded his version of this song for his 1975 album, Rock and Roll. Lennon's cover of Stand By Me was his last hit prior to his 5-year retirement from the music industry. The coolest classic rock radio station, Cult Rock Radio at sunyorange.edu. Our last song on the Go Be Easy show will be by Derek and the Dominoes, and they will be performing Layla. Anyway, you just listened to the Go Be Easy show hosted by me, DJ Gobz, at sunyorange.edu. It's Cult Rock Radio.